My passion fruit plant has a flower. Look how beautiful that is.
Just over a year ago, I bought an old abandoned house in the village of Vieira de la Ria. There was a lot of work to be done, and I have spent the last year trying to restore its former glory. However, I recently encountered an old stone house in the region of Monsanto. I knew as soon as I saw it, I loved it. Now, I'm selling my house and buying my dream home in the heart of the countryside, with Monsanto looming on one side and the most beautiful mountain range view on the other. Hopefully soon I will have a move date, and my new project of renovating this old stone house and rejuvenating the forgotten vineyard and orchard garden will begin.
I am going to go out for a walk. I've been in the house all day, not really doing too much today, and I am trying out these new Fitville Rebound shoes. They're actually designed for people with wider fit feet. I don't have that, so I put on some nice thick socks, and I am going to give these a try out. Snazzy, huh?
Shoes have patented Propel Core TM EVA soles and shock-absorbing pads with wide toe boxes. Say goodbye to jamming feet into narrow trainers. Fitville is a cutting-edge company pursuing human foot health. The shoes are helpful for people in their daily life to prevent sprained ankles and knee injuries. I covered a few different terrains on my walk, and the Fitville shoes were equally as comfortable on all the different terrains that I walked, and they feel very, very cushioned underneath my feet. A very enjoyable experience.
Hello. Hello.
There's a link to Fitville in my description, and if you use my code MINDFUL30, you will get a whopping 30% discount.
Não, vamos meter esta lá para dentro.
Smells terrible. Okay, so when they opened this, it was, I'm going to show you, it was full to the very top. I can't believe that. And now, oh my god, it smells so horrible. Ugh, it's a good job videos don't have smell. There's still a lot in there, but I think I just said 1 tank load. There's a whole story to getting my septic tank finally emptied. And it began a few weeks ago when I had read that the camera, which is similar to like the councils that we have in the UK, would come and dispose or take out the liquid poo, basically, would empty the septic tank. So I went to what's called the local freguesia, which is what serves the little area, the area here, to speak with them. And they told me that because there was mains connection for waste outside in the street, that they couldn't send anyone to come and empty it for me, which seemed really strange. And they sent me away with a phone number saying that they didn't know whether or not that was the right number. So I phoned the number and they basically just said, no, we can't do it. And so then I tried to call lots of other different companies. And finally, one person said that they couldn't do it because you have to use someone who has permission to empty what they take from your tank somewhere else in the same area. So I needed to go to the camera, which is actually in the biggest town nearest to here, and speak with them. I also had a quote from a company in Lisbon that wanted to charge me 1,500 euros to come and empty it. And as you saw, it was a very quick job. I mean, they were here for maybe 20 minutes and only 10 of those minutes was the tank emptying. And I paid in the end 116 euros. So that was all a bit crazy. But in the end, yes, I just needed to know that I had to go to the camera straight away. I have no idea why the freguesia said that they weren't able to do it, or say that I needed to go to the camera in the town. So anyway, the long story short is that finally it is emptied, and I'm now not worried about when using the bathroom. So that's good. Hey, I can't be certain, but I think that Pew Pew is making an egg, because Lucio and Penny are here being very kind of making all these noises. This is Pew Pew. Sitting there. It's okay. I'm not going in. It's all good. How exciting. I think that's what she's doing, hopefully. But Lucio's acting like a worried father, the birth of his child. And of course this egg, if it's an egg, it will be fertilized for sure, because Lucio does what he does with Pew Pew on a regular basis. Not sure how long this process takes for the first time, but I'll come back later. So she's come out And look, it's all kind of disorganized, but I don't see any egg. Interesting. There's no egg. Definitely no egg. So maybe this is just the start of the process. So there's a lot of fuss going on down here. Beanie, it's okay, Penny. It's okay. What's happening? What's happening? What's going on? What? What? It's not time for snacks. No, it's not time for snacks. What? So I just came down here to look and see if Benny had laid an egg. And look, how sweet is that? And yes, making a big lot of noise. I'm stealing the egg, but it's so tiny. You can see my hat. It's a very small, it's a very small egg, but it's an egg. Yes, pet. Look, you made a baby. You made a baby. He's happy about it. Maybe he's not happy because I'm stealing it. Hey, look, Pew Pew. You made me an egg. Look, you made me an egg. What do you think of that? Well, you've seen it. It's your baby. Hey, this is your baby. So we don't want babies. Okay, I'm sorry about that. But we don't want babies. They're actually just more interested in the fact that I might put some food in here. I just arrived back at the house from having a really wonderful lunch with two friends of mine, and I promised to give them a shout out. So Steve and Yvonne Jags from the Algarve, thank you for coming to visit here, and thank you for such a lovely lunch. And yeah, it was just lovely spending some time with some friends from England who also live here now in Portugal. And when I came back, I wanted to go and have a look to see if Pew Pew had finally laid an egg, because yesterday it really seemed like she wanted to lay an egg. And guess what? She did. And as you saw in the video that I just showed you, she laid an egg. But I'm going to put this into context now because it's quite a small egg. And I'm going to show you. So this is a normal size, medium to large egg from the supermarket. And this is the egg. I'm going to put it a bit further back so you can see the context that Pew Pew laid. It's about half the size. Like if I go like that, yeah, maybe you can see the difference. Like if I do it like that, like that's probably better. It's very small, it's tiny. But bless her, she made an egg, and it's hard. It's good. It's not soft shelled or anything like that, so it's good, but it's not going to make a very good boiled egg, that's for sure. Yeah, it's going to be a little fried egg, I think, with this one, but very special. Very special. The update of the week then. I still have not signed the promissory contract, but it is looking very hopeful for next week. The bank have said or reinforced that the buyers of my buyer's house are good for the loan. They are going on Monday to do the valuation of the house, just to make sure that the value that it's been bought for is good. And fingers crossed, send all those good vibes to me that next week we will be signing the promissory on the sale of this house. However, in the meantime, I am going to live the life that I desire. And what do I mean by that? Well, I am going to be heading off. When you see this video, it will probably be today, that I'll be heading to Monsanto, and I am going in my van, and I am basically going to be spending a few days in Monsanto part at my new house with the permission of the owners, as I have paid my deposit. And I'm taking some of my things there, because if I'm going to do a journey there, then I might as well take some things with me in the van as well, things that I don't need here anymore, and it will just make more space for when I move everything else. So that is what I'm going to do. So this week or next week's video will be more about the house in Monsanto. I will do a video of the inside. I will talk about my vision, some of the plans that I already have for the house. And yeah, and so I hope that you will be as excited as me to see all of that next week. So once again, this week is a bit of a shorter video, but I don't believe in just putting things into a video for the sake of doing it. So please join me next week. Don't forget to like this video. If you haven't subscribed, hit that notification bell and subscribe so that you don't miss out on the future exciting happenings of the stone house in Monsanto and that renovation project that's going to be happening there in the future. Bye.